You guys hear about the NFT craze, the crypto to the moon? Everybody's making money. People get excited, then now want to make money and get into it and realize that oftentimes you don't. So what do you do when you jump into an investment and it doesn't turn out the way you wanted it to and you end up losing your money? Okay, here's one such strategy. It's not financial advice. It's just something that I use for myself. I was sitting with my fancy wealth advisor at JP Morgan, and we were having a conversation. He was asking me, what are your goals? I explained, my 10-year horizon with 48-hour urgency type of thing, separate strategy, separate conversation. But he asked me, do you want to get into cryptocurrency? And I said, yeah. I dibble and dabble. I test stuff. I test anything new that is still nascent, where we don't know where it's going to end, and I use what I call a 120-cent portfolio strategy, meaning that my portfolio over here, 100% of it, I keep it very intelligent. If you were to put it, real estate, illiquid real estate that'll compound at a greater rate than the liquid stuff, the index funds and all that good stuff. But on top of that, I then add money that would be, let's say, discretionary income that you weren't supposed to invest, or let's say selling off NFTs, or things like that, or taking, let's say, receiving payments for something that you didn't factor into your original budget to create a 20% surplus that you then go into risky stuff with. So if you lose it, it doesn't really matter. The problem is when a lot of people don't hedge against the potential risk of where, oh my God, I can make so much money here, and then I'm not doing that, is that they put all their eggs into one risky basket, and that's never, it's kind of like playing a lotto. And when you play a lotto, the money you spend on it is likely gone. So what do? Okay, even if you don't have extra income to then deploy to that type of thing, let's say you have a very intelligent portfolio over here, and you can allocate 10%, which is quite common, to risky stuff, which means that the 90% of your portfolio will grow regardless, and you'll be in the black, and you'll be ahead even if the 10% goes bust. Does that make sense? So that's one such way. Secondly, if you do an investment that doesn't work out, I'm not saying something with those scammers on IG that say, give me 500 and I'll flip it to 10,000. It doesn't exist, doesn't work, it's not reality. But where it goes to zero, you can actually use that loss to write it off against, it's tax deductible, to write it off against your income. So you actually get the credit of your loss deployed to the money that you made. But the key is that you have to make money, which goes back to the original premise, which is build an intelligent portfolio. All right, does that make sense? So you lose your money, fret not, just make sure you have something to write it off against. In addition to that, an additional hedge, make sure you have a portfolio that has a healthy totality that allows for the frivolous types of investments that could go great, but more than likely will not. Any questions, drop them below.